Afternoon, everybody. Welcome. Thank y'all for having me on, and welcome to my second interview. Hope all y'all having a grand gold legendary day. It's freaking February the 26th, y'all. And it's been a while since I did my own interviews. I think it's been at least a year, or at least almost a year. It's been quite a while. But yeah, it's your boy. I'm back. I'm here, and I'm ready to do another one of these today. So good morning to y'all. Hope y'all have a really good day today. Yeah, that's crazy. That it's been 7 months. Dang, it's been 9 months. My math is all types of wrong. And I uploaded it July 31st, 2023, from what I see. And yeah, so at this time, I was going to do tournaments. I was putting together a competitive team. Unfortunately, I only got together a couple of people, and we didn't really do anything much in it. I was trying to get some stuff started up, but it just I guess every time I handle the whole thing, it seems like some people are just too busy, or they just aren't about that grind as much as I am. And I feel like it's another situation that's just like before when I did clans and all that. They didn't cry like some people. I don't know why, clan stuff's video games stressed them out. I have no idea how, human brain can go to that point, and I feel bad for them. They need to get all that fixed, because that is not my problem. If they, I've had normal people, normal human beings, right? They'll be like, oh, okay, the clan didn't work. All right, I'm going to go do something else. That's how most people were. 99% of people, when I did clans, when I did teams, when I did anything like that, even if I left their team, when I did Ace back in Black Ops 2, 2016, 2017, no, 2015 or 2016, when I went to go try and be in someone else's clan for the first time. That only happened maybe a couple times, but from what I remember, one time specifically. But I didn't do that because I didn't feel like just doing the members part. I knew I could do more, and I knew how to do more, so that's why I did more. And so, all this stuff always comes back to me because I know what I was doing, and because other people don't know what they're doing. They somehow find these excuses and try to, make new problems, and go back to old problems, how it was back then. It's really weird, man. Some people just don't grow up besides games. Their whole life is games, and then they think that, they grew up and they're an adult now, but they're still focusing on games in their life. Their parents are saying, oh, I've raised this guy right. Then how's it such a bad thing for me to get him into, games like that? If you raised him right, and I was just, chilling with him, and we was watching, funny videos, and then, I got him into Call of Duty, FPS, and content creation. But it was such a bad thing then, where they went cycled in. And then I haven't, been around a kid for almost 10 years. And then all of a sudden it's being brought up again. And it's bro, are y'all that desperate for attention? Y'all can't get any type of nothing without me? That sucks for y'all, and I hope y'all figure that out. I hope the best for him and all. But, that's whack. And, that's the only person ever in clan related stuff that's ever been like that. Now there's another one called Origins Cope, and his name was Cope because he liked what was called chewing, and it was because of Copenhagen or whatever, right? And he would chew in the clan. He wasn't 18, so I don't even think he was old enough to have any of that stuff. It was all in high school and all. And I was like, yo, dude, you can be in the clan and all, but that's a little bit unhealthy. I would suggest, if you could, just sober up a little bit, And that's another big problem with the other guy. So he gets mad at me for all this clan stuff, but he's vaping in his own clan. I guess it's not a bad thing or whatever, and he can use the excuse that FaZe Clan, FaZe Rain did that, whatever. I don't care about none of that. But if you're being unhealthy in the clan, right, and you saying that everything's all good in the clan that you're doing, it's nah, bro, you don't you don't even know the basics. So I'm gonna try to get off of that situation. That's just one that I have to bring up later, probably. We'll see along the lines, and along the road of this interview. But back to him. So he was doing that, and I'm like, bro, that's not really cool and all. I mean, you know what? I think we might have to kick you for right now, from the clan, because I was like, bro, that ain't the move, He was cool with it. I mean, it was all chill. I think he was a little bit angry about it, but and he also said he didn't have the equipment anyways, so he can't do any of the clan stuff. And I was like, yeah, that's all good, bro. If you want to like play for the clan and still play, that's all good. But as a clan member, I don't think you meet that requirement. Like, you got to be straight clean and all, especially if you're really dedicated to the grind and all. And so that's what I told him, and that's like, for clan related things. And pretty much everybody else was all chill. But then there's this one guy, the co-leader of Origins Alliance, when that was going on in 2017, and this dude is still like mad about nothing. I tried, asking him if he wants to squash what he has or why ever he's mad, and if he wanted to talk things out and be like, yo, I don't got time for this little back and forth kid thing, drama, beef thing, whatever y'all trying to do, but I'm not down for it, and I'm down to talk, but if you're not down for that, then this is over. And so I tried doing that. He then blocked me on every platform, and then he's talking trash and, making videos now, and it's just like, man, I feel bad that, he wants to do all these things, but he's holding himself back. He turned into his own worst enemy, and he's holding himself back because of all these things that doesn't matter. Because, like, again, I haven't hanged out with the dude forever. So it just doesn't make any sense to me why he would put all of his effort and dedication into something when, jobs and college and all this other stuff's right there. And I don't doubt he talked about me in therapy, because it's like, bro, what's wrong with your brain? How does your brain function like that? I haven't been around you since 2017. We haven't been friends at all exactly. We've been acquaintances. We never got to be friends because you chose to stop hanging out. So how is it in any shape, way, or form at my fault in the end, when I was just trying to play games and have fun and be friends and try to be friends and all that, you gonna come back to me and say everything's my fault and this and that? Like, bro, you bugging, you tweaking. Anyhow, my last interview, that's pretty much what I did. I'm gonna rewatch it right quick.
Hey. Hi there. Hey, can I ask you a few questions?
I was wearing a lot of blue for some reason. I think I was wearing those shoes that I actually gave JJ Orange. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to see him though.
How did you get here? What did you do to get to this spot?
Well, it's been a long time coming. It took a lot of building, a lot of thought processes, and a lot of ideas, and just being legendary and grand. It was an experience getting to this point that I am now, because I've learned so much along the way and along everything that I've done, and to be here, it just feels the best that I've ever can. And it's a good day out. I'm feeling good, and I think it's a great day to, do a little bit of this, I guess.
Yeah, it's a little windy, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, why do you play the grind?
Why do I play grind? Well, back in the day, I've always loved to play Call of Duty, and man, it is windy. Wow, this is windy. And I really enjoyed the feeling of the adrenaline when you're on a kill streak, or when you're just putting a lot of work in and you're so close to that one more thing until you get to that medal, that nuclear kill streak, or that just all that stuff with your team and the teamwork and everybody working together, and just basically just in the moment, like all that hyphiness, and then especially the teamwork too. Like when you got a team, it hits different, but like when you're doing it alone, I mean, like you can try to work with your team and have fun. I think it's way better. I think it makes the game more fun is when you like play like that, not sweat or nothing. That's not sweating. I'm not talking about no sweating or whatever the frick, or try harding. I'm just saying like play the game and have some fun, drop some streaks and do some stuff. Enjoy the game to its full potential. I think that's really what that does. But if you're just playing to play and you just like play a normal game, then like, yeah, I mean, maybe, but I can't say for sure. But yeah, I definitely agree with this interview to this day.
It just feels good to really to get to that moment, and then when you pull it off and you win the game, and it just feels really good. And I
Satisfactory type stuff.
really feel like having a team and going into the esports finally once and for all, like I've always wanted to for so many years. It just feels right to get it done and finally get it.
All right. Well, why do you start a pro gaming team now?
Well, years before, I was never able to at all. Like every time I wanted to expand my plans and such, I was the only one down to put the work in and get the work done.
So overall, this is the truth. There could be a couple times where some people wanted to do, but some people would say they had school or they were too busy, and I feel like they just were not down. Because like they can say that, but overall it's going to be ending up being an excuse. If they really think about it, it's just they're just not down enough to be at that level of, oh, okay, I want to join the clan. I want to get in this and want to do this. Because I got a lot of people from freaking Origins Hawk, which, you know, again, he never had that name, Alpha Shadow Hawk or whatever. He had never had that gamer tag, but he thinks he has it now. So, whatever, you know, he can little kid over that and not grow up over that. I mean, if he wants that from the past, then, I mean, if he wants to be stuck in the past, that's all good. Use that name. Anyway, and then there's freaking, like, Origins Insanity, or freaking, he used to be Shadow Flame and Shadow Ninja and the clans before. And, you know, there's just so many members that were, like, they were kind of grinding, but, you know, they had other stuff going on. And even when they didn't bring up that they were doing school too, or they were doing this or that, I know for a fact that, I mean, I felt a little bit of grindage. But most of the rest of it, I felt like at least 10%, or maybe, you know what, maybe like about 20% was being put in, like, some hard work from, like, a couple of members and such. From Insanity, he's definitely one of the members that actually worked. He was definitely one of the members that put in that work. And then, I can't even remember. Assassin, he was trying, but this dude was, like, on another level of, like, intelligence and smart. This dude was doing that and having a lot of fun, but he was also a content creator, and on top of that, he was doing school and excelling. So, I don't know, that dude built different. Shout out to freaking Michael, bro. That's the freaking homie. I haven't heard from him in a minute. I want to try to hit up the homie and see what he's up to, and see if he wants to hop on some Call of Duty or something sometime. Besides that, though, I mean, me, him, all three of us were like the trio in the clan. I mean,
and Origins Alliance and Twist Alliance.
Man, the good old days, man. Just take it back, and it just, you know, makes me cry right now. Makes me emotional because it's like that was some fun times, man. But yeah, like that's a couple of members there. I mean, like, but that's the truth of it is, like, it was mostly me. And that's okay. I'm not saying that nobody did absolutely anything. I'm not saying at least someone tried, or one person tried, or this person tried, or, like, you know, picking certain players in favoritism. No, bro, because everybody I recruited, I cared for. Everybody I recruited, I wanted to make sure everybody got a headset. I was going to buy everybody. You can even ask anybody that was in the clan. I was promised, and this was in high school, when I was in high school, I promised everybody I would buy them all headsets. I would make sure everybody got a headset. At least if not a new controller, if their controllers are broke, then a new controller. You know, freaking monitors if they really wanted to play on that. You know, I was going to get everybody set up, and then we were going to get a gaming house and this and that. You know, I made a whole video about this called when I was going to get a gaming house for my gaming team, pro team, and gaming clan, whatever. I'll leave it in the description below if you want to check it out. When this video goes up and it gets all edited, but you know, this is gonna be uploaded on 2 separate channels. But yeah, I mean, like, going up to that point, like, it was really fun to go for that. But you know, Call of Duty's golden era is over. The freaking FaZe Clan's golden age is over. You know, both of the eras and ages are over, man. Like, you know, I guess FaZe Clan tiny bit got a little bit going for them. They got some insane, you know, players now that I've seen when I look back on, you know, looking at that stuff, because I wanted to snipe on these new Call of Duties. I wanted to get some good classes, and for pub stomping too. And I don't know if they do that at all. I just for sniping for sure. But You know, they got like FaZe Testy. I don't know any other new members. There's a couple I subscribe to because they're just insane and they're playing Warzone like that. And Warzone ain't even hard. It's just like, you know, some people don't like playing certain games because they think they won't do good, but they just gotta push for that. Like, some people just gotta push for that clip or push for that thing. But anyway, you know, that's leader stuff. But back to what I was saying, like, all that stuff would be nice now, but I don't think it's just, you know, Call of Duty's just not at that point now, you know, and I think it's just too late. So anybody that's doing clans nowadays or even creating games nowadays because of Call of Duty, like, you know, certain people, like, I don't think they're going to know what they're doing. I don't think that they're going to, like, go in and be like, oh, it's going to be this easy and this and that. Like, it's not that easy. It doesn't just happen, you know, that quick. And that's what these people don't know. And that's cool. You know, they can try it and go for it, do whatever. But, I mean, like, you know, if you're sitting on a truck to hit all your clips in the spawn of Rust and hardscope with marksman rifles, I don't think that's, you know, nobody's going to be interested or impressed or want to watch more of that. But, yeah, so I just kind of moved on to other things in terms of that. I do have a clan right now, though, in Call of Duty Modern Warfare Triple I, or at least Call of Duty in general right now. But it's only just being some other guy, mainly. I don't know if we're going to do something more than that, but I mean, like, if we do, we have some people that we could recruit, and I think we have about 3 people total. Me, Nar, and then Z-Man. So, interesting little combination there. I haven't played with Z-Man yet.
You know, everybody can be happy and live their best life. But battling alongside my grand element for the trophies and the wins of the esports scene, all of us together having a great time going where we go, traveling to all these different places, and it's just like there's so much that can be done, that will be done, and I cannot wait. I'm very hyped, and just with the team is going to be some of the best moments we will ever live. It's going to be a lot of memories we can make.
Who is the LGE and prestigious Zach710?
Well, first off, I'm Zach, or Zach710, or LGE-Zach710, and I'm from California, but I'm mostly Arizona, so it's really in my DNA, you know, embedded in me to create something out of a passion and a dream. Good one.
You too.
Grand legendary day.
Hey, thanks for the chat.
Yep, always try to
Happened twice.
have a legendary grand day.
Yeah. Get back to reading.
Solid video. I haven't read a book since that day, keep in mind. It was an interesting time. You know, there's a lot of things that I've tried and a lot of things that, you know, haven't went. But, like, it is what it is. You know, some things work, some things don't. You know, it's all good. Have I ever been in an altercation? Oh, my. Oh, man. I mean, like, multiple. The only time, like, there's one time in middle school, right? I was friends with this one dude. And, this dude, I don't know what this dude was on. I don't know what, but this dude, right? This dude, Carlos. I don't know why, but he stopped being friends with me to be friends with someone else. And, for no reason. This is no explanation at all. And this dude decides to straight up try to fight me at school for some reason. So, I don't know if he was like talking trash or whatever. So I threw a punch. It was a swing and a miss. And I mean, like, I wasn't like trying or nothing. I was just like, all right, let me give him a little bit of something for, you know, talking. Cause I think it was because he was talking trash on the bus. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's how it started. He was talking trash on the bus, so I, you know, busted him in the nose. You know, cracked his nose or something, and he started bleeding from his nose. I'm like, we all good then? Like, we chill? And he's like, yeah, whatever. And so, like, I don't know, the next day or something, or whenever, he started hanging out with some other dude. I guess he was starting to talk trash since. And, I guess, I have no idea, like, what. And so, swing and a miss. And then he got me in the jaw a little bit, and then the teacher said to stop fighting. I was gonna like mess this whole day up, but I was like, nah, it ain't even worth. If I were to do any of that, like at the end of the day, what would I get from it? There's nothing I would have got from it. He was chill, you know. He was the reason I played Xbox 360. First time I played Xbox 360 and Call of Duty on Xbox. That was lit. And then my cousin, like not long after, was on Xbox One for the first time. Actually, no, that's cap because I played Xbox One with Joshua or Origins Hawk. And that was cool too. You know, playing these different games and consoles and stuff, there's just cool experiences. Like those are the type of people that don't like me now or hate me now, but I know we've been friends at one point and then they turn on me. But I mean, like we could always be chill now. I mean, if they want to have their beef or whatever, or drama with the brick wall because that's what it is, then I mean, it is what it is. You know, I'm not gonna stop them from, you know, being mad for no reason. I mean, you know, one smokes weed, the other one vapes. So I don't doubt the Origins Hawk that vapes. I mean, I don't doubt he's gonna start smoking and start like doing other stuff. And like, there was a point when I did, and I didn't want to, and I wasn't down. I mean, I have a beanie that says psychedelic, but I don't mean nothing. I just like the beanie. And then also, I like the black light on it because it's a black light, but I don't have any black lights in this room, so I can't even show that. But regardless of that, like when I smoked and stuff, I wasn't down. I didn't really want to. And like in the end, I don't want to. I'm not down. Drinking, on the other hand, if anything, I drink. You know what I'm saying? Like that's you know what I'm saying? That's the only thing that is as far as I do. Like I just drink when I drink, rarely, and then that's that. But yeah, that was the altercation back in like 2014 or something before high school, and then something happened again in 2015 or something. And the other one, Carlos's friend Austin, he tripped me or whatever. I didn't fall or nothing, which is funny because they've been trying so hard to clown me, and no one did nothing for all those years. They always try to clown me, but no one does anything. Not a single thing happened out of that. Not that I was down, not that I wanted to. I'm just saying, like, you can't clown nobody if you like embarrass yourself in the process. Like, come on, son. It's like all these people on the internet too. Like everybody on the internet will make a little video and then they go and delete it, private it or whatever. And then the videos that are still up are freaking useless and worthless. And then YouTube don't do nothing about it. So it's like, bro, even YouTube is just like, you know, embarrassing themselves because they're not, you know, removing the content that don't abide by the guidelines. But it's like, bro, I ain't even going to do nothing there. Yeah, I don't really care. That's YouTube's problem at this point because it's on their platform. And I was trying to help their platform, but they don't want to do nothing out of that. So after that, in 2018 was a stupid situation at a park, right? So like I guess the most famous park in town, this dude was extremely mad at me on the internet for so long. So I told him to meet up at the park or whatever. He brought all these freaking people, bro. He brought all these girls or something. Like as if he's like bitch made or something. This dude brought all these females. Like, bro, how you gonna talk all that and then only have the confidence and courage when you have a group of females with you, bro? What are you doing? What are you doing? That kid got a mouth on him, but he can't. Yeah, nah. So yeah, when he walked over with all of his group of females, which I only brought like someone to record if something happens, but then nothing happened, but you'll see in a second. So he walks over, right? And I'm waiting for him. I'm like lifting the tables and stuff, like doing curls. I got built for this, bro. Like I wasn't playing. He had a lot to say, so I was like working out, and I was already in the process of working out anyways. So I you know, worked out some and I got shredded. This was the most built I've been. 2018, and I'll show a picture. You know, the picture would be shown here of how built I was. And you know, I wasn't playing. So I think that's what really made him really scared, and he didn't do nothing. But yeah, so he walked over, and I walked over, and he kept saying, "You want to talk this out?" And I'm like, "Bro, you're the one who wanted to talk all this. If you wanted to do some, swing." And I was like, "Bro, you wanted to do something? You said you wanted to do something. So why are you talking to me? Why are we talking? Are we doing this, or are you gonna keep talking? Cause that's all you is, bro. You know, like you're not about nothing. You don't do nothing. You don't do nothing with your life. Don't do nothing. You never will. I mean, at least, until he like unblocks me and stuff. But like, so anyway, so I was waiting for him. I was like, bro, you don't have to be scared. You had all that to say, so why is it different now? Now that we're in person, why is it different? So he just kept saying, you want to talk this out? And I said, I don't even care, whatever. And he put his hand up. And he said, let's talk this out then. I was like, all right. I mean, it was recorded, but I think my people deleted it. I don't know if anybody else got it on camera, but I mean, like they'll just be recording him putting up his hand, and then we put up our hands, and then we shook hands, and then we was good, and then we freaking walked over away from the crowd and just talked it out and all that, which is really weird because one of them been saying that I didn't do anything at the park. Not realizing that it was him that wanted all that to happen. He started all the beef drama, so I was like, bro, don't be hawk all talk. Like, let's get this. If you want to really get into this, then let's do it. He didn't do nothing. So that situation is over in terms of that. I didn't want it to get to that point. I didn't care because, like, I don't hang out with that guy anymore, so why would this matter to me that much? So I was like, nah, bro, I don't care. So that was that. And so... since 2018, I'm like, bro, I don't care. You could bring up the park over and over again of you shaking my hand. That's all it's going to ever get to. You can't bring up any other altercation because nothing happened. I mean, like, yeah, the trampoline WWE matches for fun. Sure, whatever. Like, whatever. We just freaking, like, had fun and enjoyed ourselves, as friends. And then, you want to play these little games and shit. So, I don't know. After that, it's not really with no content creators. It's just people that kind of rode my wave and tried to get famous off me when I was ex-Deadlies. And this was about 2020. Now, this one you can technically consider my first fist fight. But again, it was just like, me and Carlos back in 2014 in middle school. It wasn't no fist fight because, the whole thing didn't even happen. The first one was like, why did we do it in school for one? For two... Why did he bring someone around if he wanted to fight? Why didn't the other guy fight if he was, trying to talk down on me too? And I'm like, it's just worthless. If you go fight for no reason, it's just worthless. So this situation in 2020, this dude was mad because he was just I don't know. He's just mad because he's just he's not developed or something. So yeah, he came home one day and thought he was, the hot stuff, and thought he was like, the center of her attention, and it was like really cool and so cool in the moment. When it was like, bro, what are you on? Like, you coming home after getting paid from a job. Basically, you're up in your career, and then you come home to do some stuff that's like, for what? Like, y'all don't know me like that. What are you on? So, yeah, he just, like, held on to me. And then, like, put me in a headlock or something. And then, like, I think I decked him. Was the first thing. Because he started talking trash. I'm like, bro, I'm not going to talk nothing. Like, I don't got nothing to say to you. Like, get out of my face. Because, like, either I'm going to move you. Or, move yourself. Or I'm going to move you. And then, yeah, he just held on to me the entire time. And then, like, I guess we did, like, a 360 or whatever. And then I, like, slammed him in the table. I tried lifting him, and I almost did a little bit. He's, like, 200 pounds or something. And, I almost tried to, like, body slam him. That was not happening. Yeah. And then I guess he got me to the floor or something. It's like, bro was just holding on to me the whole time. I'm like, bro, this ain't no fight. Like, what is this? Because I was like, why am I even in this? So I tried to, like, get away from the situation instead of fighting, because why fight? Like, what? Again, like, it's just worthless. Like, anybody could say anything, but, like, you don't know the full story. You weren't in the whole situation, so you could say whatever, have your opinion, cool with me. But, like what is this? Like, what? This is this is dumb, bro. Say I was on the ground, and he was just, like, hugging me hella close to my face. It was gay. It was straight up homosexual, and, you know, shout out to all the people in LGBT. They're all cool with me, but like no hate to them whatsoever when I'm saying this. But this dude gotta be like swinging the other way, like for sure, because like there's no way he is that fastly comfortable being that close to a dude, and I was uncomfortable as heck. And then here comes out Razor Wire sitting on my legs, like, bro, this is gay. This is homosexual. How are y'all so comfortable with that? And they was homies. Like, I wasn't homies with either one of them. But then both of them are just like doing whatever they do. It was cringe, uncomfortable, bro. Like, it was weird. So yeah, I don't know about them. Yeah, so I guess they called the cops or something for whatever. I don't know why they called the cops, because if it was a fight, why are people calling cops? Like, what is that? I was the one who was in that house and to begin with, and he thinks he's the man of the house or something. It's like, bro, I was in that house to begin with. You were not with the house when we first moved in, for one. For two, like, you don't do nothing around the house. Like, sure, you can, you know, pay some bills or some things, but you don't do nothing. Everybody in the house didn't like him except, like, you know, one person that was in the same room as him. But besides that, nobody really rocked with him. You know, it was just, you know, free weed for the other people. And again, like, I don't rock with none of that smoking stuff. I don't do it. I don't want it around me. I'm all good with that. So you all can keep that far away from me, you know. Yeah, so with that said, yeah, it was a really weird situation. Cops were called. I got up, and he tried shaking my hand and picking me up for some reason. Like, this dude's mental or something. I have no idea. Yeah, and then I guess he tried to explain to the cops why I was a problem or something. I don't know what happened. And then I went to the hospital, and it's like, I was all good. I don't know why I went to the hospital. I was chilling. And then I think I went back to the other house, and then I, like, moved out and all that. No, I was visiting. That's right. So I went to the other house finally, which was the last house before I got here. And then, then I just chilled after that. Really weird situation. That was after I had a concussion in 2020, I think. Or was it before? I don't know. I think it was after. Pretty sure it was after, yeah. I don't know, bro. That was one of the weirdest situations I've ever been in. Then I went to my mom's side grandma's, and it was kind of weird. But, you know, I was starting to figure out things. I threw away all the World War III Battle of Treasure stuff for some reason. And then I also created, you know, I brought back Major Impact Records and turned it into, from a music label to Grand Vibe Entertainment, as you guys know now. Well, actually, Grand Gold Entertainment, which turned into Grand Vibe Entertainment, which is now, as you guys know, is Grand Gold. Legendary Grand Gold Entertainment. And it was Legendary Grand Entertainment, but, you know, there's a lot of LGE stuff out there that isn't Legendary Grand Entertainment, so I wanted to separate myself from that. But I might turn it back to Legendary Grand Entertainment, because it's the only one anyways that was already there. But I don't know. I like this name change. It does what it does. So yeah, one of the weirdest situations after I went to my mom's side grandma's, I went to my dad's side grandma's. My dad's side went up to Cali. Actually, I was already in Cali, but then I went up in Cali, and oh my gosh, Emperor Legend was made, Big Boy ZX, and then freaking that was made, and Grand Vibe Entertainment was fully starting to get made. I started making music. It was a good time, man. It was such a good time. I love going up there. You get a break and a relaxation from this town and this state, which I'm, you know, not going to mention right now, but I wasn't in this town and state when I went to go see my grandma's, because luckily I love going back to my hometown and back to my home, because this ain't it. Like, to visit and be here for a little bit, that's cool and all, but like overall, this state is not it. Neither is this city. This is like the worst ones, but this state overall is not it. I've been like a lot of places in this state, and then I don't know, but well, maybe not a lot, but like some. Anyhow, but yeah, and altercations wise, pretty much that was that. I mean, like, there's some other times during like school, and then like when I went to school in Cali, in like the hood and all that. That was something else, bro. Like, it was, bro. I don't even. it was something else. But anyway, I'm not gonna get into that. But yeah, those are the altercations. That's the last interview, and it was something else. completely understand that rap and hip hop originated from black culture. I mean, it's undeniable. Anybody that wants to come into the genre, or anybody that wants to start making, that type of music, has to know that background. I think what people misunderstand when they say that I'm rapping and that I'm making hip hop, one of the most misconceptions, or misconceptional things that I've heard, is that I make hip hop and I make rap, and that's what I do. And so they must have not heard like anything I've ever made in content or anything talking about my music. They must have not have heard when anybody has asked me about that very question. What do I do in music? Some people think I'm a rapper. Okay, sure. When I started listening to music, like really started to listen to music, I was listening to, in middle school, I was listening to Kid Ink, I was listening to Tech 9, I was listening to freaking a lot of DJ Khaled songs. Like, that was middle school me, right? That was in the day. And then when I first started making music, what motivated me, inspired me, and what connected with me, what I loved, it's March 1st, and I didn't even realize. There's no way. What? Yo, that's actually crazy. That's crazy, bro. That's weird. How many days in this month? Alright, anyway. And then when I started doing it for real in 2015 and started making music for myself, I started out as a rapper. But I evolved years later into a musician, a music artist. Yeah, don't get me wrong, I love rap still. Nothing's changed about my love for rap or hip hop. Nothing's going to change for that. And I'm still going to do hip hop and rap. But I don't want to be specified to one genre when not only, I like genres, right? I like different genres, but also the very fact that I don't stick with one genre. You can look at all my hip hop beats and look at all my instrumentals, and you can see that all of them aren't the same. Not all of them are specified to hip hop / rap, or me rapping over a beat. Cause yeah, I'll sing too. I'll freaking rap, sing, like, or do my own style, unique style. That's another thing on its own that I've already talked about, that I'll clip before this.
Like, the style I have is very unique. It's unique to itself. Legendary Grand Entertainment, TheHomieZach710. The style that I have is very, I don't know how else to explain it. It's like sing rapping, but not just sing rapping. It's like other stuff. Like, I'm singing sometimes while I'm rapping, or I'm just straight up rapping, and then I go to singing. It's just, it's a way of doing it, for one, and different ways of doing it, but it's also like my own unique style of doing it. Like, of course you have the different type of sections, the flows, the melodies, the cadence, and just how it's presented, the freaking, just all of that, everything that goes into it. And I love the chop. Chopping is one of my favorite things to do. And then you got on top of that the wordplay, the freaking the oxymorons, the metaphors, the similes, the idioms, different things like that. And there's such a system to it, and that's why I say, when people will be saying what they say about my music and they don't put in the research to it, it's just like they don't know what they're talking about. And me saying this, they're gonna be like, oh, okay, and then they're gonna look it up and whatever, and then learn about it, whatever. But they still cannot critique my music because it's not made for them. I mean, it's made for everybody, and including them, no matter what. But they're not understanding it. They're not actually sitting down, taking a minute to listen to it. Like, they could say all this stuff and say that they're critiquing it, but they don't know nothing of what they're talking about. I've been in this music thing for all my life. That nothing's there's just like everything else, I learn every day, and I do more and try different things all the time, experiment, and not just in music, but for all of everything that I do. But it's just like there's so much that goes into it, and people don't understand the levels to it.
It's exactly that, though. You know, it's I have my own unique style, and that ties into the music too. I don't just rap on a beat. I don't just sing on an instrumental. I don't just rap, sing, or do my own unique style. You know, I switch it up, mix it up. You know, I do whatever I do, and I enjoy doing it. But do I just specifically rap? And do I make hip-hop and rap music? And the answer to that is I have some. But is it mostly that? No. Is it what's going to be, you know, done in the future? Yeah. Is that all I'm going to do in the future? No. That's the thing. The answer is I don't just do hip-hop and rap. I used to, and that's how it started out as. But then, you know, when I started doing more, I was like, okay, you know, there's more that I'd like to do. There's more that I enjoy. So I started sticking with, you know, different things. So, you know, for the time being, you know, it was hip-hop and rap. For the time being, it was that, and then, you know, whatever it was. But then, you know, I expanded, and, you know, what I do nowadays, I just make my music, and I do it for myself, and then I upload it, and if people like it, they like it. If they don't got to listen to it. I mean, they're choosing to listen to it if they don't like it. But, I mean, like, whatever floats their boat, you know, whatever's their cup of tea. When, I mean, in reality, if they, you know, spend that much time on it, they got to like it. But enough to, you know, even comment on it at all. Because if you don't like it, you don't want to be around it, right? If you don't like someone, you don't want to be around them. If you don't like the music, you're not going to want to look up that music. You're not going to want to, like, listen to it. But if you're going to look it up and listen to it and talk trash on the song, or not even listen to it, just pause the video just to talk trash, it's a lot of dedication, firstly. But secondly, and a lot of effort. You got to realize that putting yourself in that position makes you at least like the music enough. That's going towards liking the music. If you don't like the music, you don't want to be around it. That's just, like, it ain't even, like, scientifically proven or whatever. Like, that's just common sense. But anyhow, anyway, you know, the whole point of everything is, I don't specify myself as just a rapper. You can call me rapper, sure, and that's correct. You're not wrong. But I don't specify as just rapping, and I don't just do rap. You know, I like to, you know, I'm a music artist. I'm a musician. You need to chill. And, you know, calm yourself. Nah, that's for me. Yeah. You just ate, so you need to chill. Anyway, so that's gonna do it. You know you're doing something that you shouldn't be doing, huh? This is why you be backing up. You already had your food, all right? So you gotta chill out a little bit, mellow out, man. So yeah, that's all I gotta say about this topic. I just wanted to clear that up and put that in my interview. You know, just really talk about some topics that are important, you know, for people to know, you know, because I think that it's a misconception. People misinterpret what I do. I might have a lot of hip-hop and rap right now. I might have a lot of that or some of that, and they don't put in the effort to look at my other music, so they can't find the music that isn't hip-hop or rap. But I'm working on that, you know, like I'm trying to figure out, like, how to create something new and exciting and different. Like, at the moment, I got 2 hip-hop rap tracks that I wrote. And so, like, yeah, I do quite a bit of rap, but I don't just do rap, you know. It's exactly that. But what do I plan on doing going forward? Just like the same thing, you know? I mean, like, gaming-wise, I finished, like, pretty much everything I've ever wanted to do up until this point. I mean, I do plan on re-uploading old content. I've already said this before, but I do plan on getting some of that old content onto my new channel, just so I can have all the content that is important that I've done in the past too, and put it all on the new channel. And I might do best ofs. I'm planning on doing that for Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door, for all, like, the funniest moments and for all, like, the best moments and stuff like that. I did want to do one for Metroid Prime, but they're freaking long, so I'll see how that goes. But But yeah, I mean, like, I'll be playing some scary horror games. The drunk streams will come back at some point. They might not last long, though, depending on the situation. But I'll let y'all know that in, like, updates or anything like that. You know, follow my X, Twitter, whatever. All my social media, TheHomieZach710. Y'all should follow that. You know, it's going to be text on the screen, so y'all can, you know, check that out. I got, like, Minecraft coming up. I'm going to try to beat the game once and for all. After this is the last seed for real. Like, if I can't beat it off this seed, that's it. Like, JJ Orange, I'm hoping, you know, he's actually going to help. You know, I'm gonna have JJ Orange as some help. Because me and him are like the legends that know what we're doing when it comes to Minecraft. So, you know, I'm going to look up all types of, like, info and stuff that we can use in strats along the way so we can beat the game. Call of Duty as usual. Modern Warfare III. I'm thinking about getting Modern Warfare II. Don't know yet. Cold War. Already did a couple episodes on, or I mean, one episode on Cold War and then some stuff on that. The challenge series. And then, finish some Legend of Zelda games. Legend of Zelda 4 Swords, Wind Waker, Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, freaking Collector's Edition, the first game and the second game. I'm going to do all of that. By the time I'm done editing all the content that I need to do and finishing all the songs that I have written, I think there's only like maybe one or two, if any. Then I'll do that, and then I got that planned. But besides that, I'm pretty much, that's it. Like, that's all the ideas I got. After that, that's all for gaming. That's all for music. Like, I'm going to be out of ideas, and that's going to be that. So, it's an exciting time because, yeah, I'll do vlogs and stuff, by the way. And yeah, I'll do some stuff. But, like, right now, I got to find some more series and stuff. And me and JJ Orange have already made some ideas of plans. So, you know, there is some stuff there. But, like, I'm getting very close to being completely done. And I never thought I'd make it to this point where I'd have nothing that I can think of what to do. But, yep. I got here. So yeah, it's looking kind of good. You know, I've you know, accomplished a very much a lot of things. So, you know, it's good to, and it feels really good to be at this point where I could just like finally relax, not have to worry about, oh, I need to get this out or I want to get this out, this and that. And I mean, like, I do want to get stuff out, but I think it's like more relaxing now because like I can take my time with it, instead of, you know, really wanting to get it out. But yeah, I think that's going to do it for this interview. Thank you, Legendary Grand Gold Entertainment, for, you know, providing this whole thing. Pretty much me. Hope all of you guys are having Grand Gold Legendary Day. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for taking your time out of your day to spend it with me. Hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Appreciate everything and all support. You know, it's 1,000 subscribers is the goal by the end of the year. So hopefully I get to that. I'm going to try to work on my vlogs and all that once I'm done with all these videos here. And I will be doing Metroid Prime 2 randos later today, live stream. So, you know, a lot of content coming soon, a lot of stuff coming soon. Can't wait. It's going to be good. And, yeah, if you guys have any more comments, questions, or concerns or anything you guys want to ask, I will do a future interview maybe, and I'll include those. And then you guys can find out more about me and stuff like that. But, yeah, that's it for this interview, y'all. It's been your boy, TheHomieZach710. You already know what it is. And I'll see you on the next one and the contents and stuff. Yeah.